Every single hiring decision carries risk. In today's compliance-driven world, understanding and managing that risk is no longer just good practice. It has become essential for your organization's stability. So, to begin, let's break down the specific risks that come with every new hire and really understand how they can impact your organization. You know, trust is the foundation of any professional relationship. But in a corporate context, that trust has to be built on verified facts. This is exactly where background checks come in. They replace any guesswork with concrete, reliable information. Now, have a look at the trend on this slide. These risks are not static. They are in fact growing. We're seeing everything from inflated resumes to outright fraudulent credentials and, of course, increasing regulatory exposure. These unverified threats can leave your organization dangerously vulnerable. So what do we actually mean by background verification? It's crucial that we all have a clear professional definition in mind. A background check is a systematic, professional process. It is simply about confirming the claims a candidate makes about their identity, their education, and their work history. You should think of it less as an investigation and more as a standard part of professional due diligence. This slide here gets to the heart of a very common misconception. Background verification is not about mistrust. It is about responsible governance and quality control. At its core, it is simply due diligence. All right, let's now talk about why this matters to the bottom line. What is the real business case for implementing verification? As you can see, it's something of a domino effect. The consequences of just one bad hire can be quite severe. We are talking about direct financial loss, exposure to fraud, steep compliance penalties, and, of course, lasting damage to your company's reputation. This statement really hits home when you consider a practical scenario. Imagine a fintech firm that, through a routine check, discovers a candidate's undisclosed fraud conviction. Well, the small cost of that check just prevented a massive compliance breach and saved the company from huge financial and reputational damage. So, what does a comprehensive verification process actually look like in practice? Let's go over the essential checks your organization should be considering. Each of these checks serves a very distinct purpose. While criminal and academic checks confirm a candidate's history and qualifications, things like credit and PEP screenings, well, they become critical for roles with financial oversight or high regulatory risk. It is all about tailoring the verification to the specific role. So how do you put this all into practice? Implementing a screening program does not have to be a complicated affair. It can be broken down into just a few straightforward steps. Okay, let's just walk through this process. It starts with defining the risk level for each role. Then, based on that risk level, you select the appropriate checks. A crucial step, of course, is obtaining explicit legal consent from the candidate. And finally, you partner with a verification expert to handle the process efficiently and ensure full compliance. And that is where a partner like Peleza comes in. We provide the structured, compliant background screening you need, combining our deep local expertise across Africa with global capabilities. Ultimately, this all leads to one crucial outcome: transforming hiring from what could be a potential risk into a strategic, data-driven decision. This is the foundation of a secure and compliant workforce. You are able to hire with confidence because you are hiring with verified data. To learn more about creating a screening program that is tailored to your organization, or for guidance on getting started, please contact us at bd@peleza.com. We are ready to help.